All right, welcome and welcome back. Let's get into your tarot reading today. Beautiful soul in front of me. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. I'm going to start with an animal, and then we're going to move on to, whatever spirit wants to tell us today. Cosmic egg. You got the cosmic egg. Spirit, I want you to deliver the message that this collective is most open and ready to receive, as well as the message that will serve their highest and greatest good with this cosmic egg. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's get it, let's go. Okay, so this is the crown chakra. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. Bring this a little bit closer so that you guys can hear me. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not yet been activated, we may feel as if we will never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or a flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded the cosmic contract written at the beginning of time. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. Wow. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra, at the top of the head, called Sarasara. Sahasrara. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward towards Sahasrara. Each of the lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and one of the final epicenters of consciousness is activated. It is said to radiate the light of a million suns. Neptune and Aries. Interconnectedness. The cosmic egg. The seventh chakra. Your crown has been activated. Even if only for a moment, that's all you needed. And this today marks the beginning of a 12-year cycle. So however you treat today and the rest of this week is basically setting the tone for the next 12 years. Okay, and I feel like there's a lot of more creativity. I feel like there's a lot more expression coming out. And interconnectedness, as it's said. Now let's pull another oracle. I like these oracle cards here. No expectations. No expectations. Let's see. Let me go find this little booklet. All right, no expectations. What do we got here? All right, let's see. That's number 22. Master Builder, number 22. Okay. Black Panther represents walking into the dark and exploring the feminine power of allowing development to come from the unknown. Walking into the unknown with no expectations is the key that will open the door to your success. The no expectations medicine of this card strongly advises you not to limit yourself with ideas about how anything will unfold. Life is planning something more delicious than you can currently understand. Something profound is on the horizon for you. Trust life without needing to be the dictator of how and when your manifestation will blossom into fruition. Intense expectations will only inhibit the ability of what is more extraordinary to develop. Take the risk for what you desire without the desperate need to control how it will unfold. A situation you perceive as a failure today may be what leads you to an unfathomable success in 3 years. This is why an expectation of how you think things should work is futile. Understand that whatever occurs in your life is meant for your growth. Our misguided steps and our mistakes are our greatest teachers. Taking risks allow divine opportunities to present themselves. Take note if you are met with continuous resistance and rigid expectations. This is a universal sign that another direction is more beneficial. So take a step back and allow the path of least resistance to be revealed. This is not to say that you should give up immediately, but it does warn you that you may be unaligned with the flow. It may also be a signal that you just need to wait a bit longer. Inspiration. Bam. Interconnectedness. I have these dreams. It's the beginning of Aries and Neptune. It's the beginning of this 12-year cycle. What will I do? Well, just be. That's the key here today. Okay? The key here today is to just be who you are. Don't try to make anything happen. Don't try to follow a trend. Don't try to start something right now. Right now is not the time. Okay? Certain messages from Spirit are coming to you in different avenues of creation, I'm hearing. Okay? Avenues that you're not currently, like you don't currently understand these avenues. So I'm feeling like things are getting lost. You might be losing your keys, losing your wallet, losing stuff that you don't normally lose, misplacing things that you don't normally misplace, going to areas of your house that you don't normally go to, sitting in places that you don't normally sit, maybe even rearranging your house, rearranging your environment in different ways. I'm seeing you do all of this. So this is confirmation if you are, okay? Okay. No expectation. We're going to do another oracle card because that's just what we're going to do. Union. We got union. From the Talisman Oracle deck, we have a union. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, Q, R, S, U. This card represents unity, wholeness, and fulfillment. Harmony can arise from forces that can be seen as opposite, yet they are interconnected. Ooh, that's what I'm saying, okay? So the avenue of creation that Spirit is delivering the message to you from, the way that you're going to get the message is different than you think. And it might even be something that you used to resist, okay? It might even be something opposite of you, okay? They work to complement each other though. Yin and yang complement each other. And you are attracting something that complements you, but it's not like you at all. And that's what's interesting about this. This card can represent friendship, teamwork, partnership. It's not essential to master every talent, skill, or knowledge because our unity with like-minded people can bring the best end results. You don't need to be a master of everything. Okay? You don't need to do everything for everyone. All right? Henry Ford, he didn't even know how to build an engine. But he invented the Ford motor. Okay? He didn't know anything. It's not that he didn't know anything. It's that he knew that he had people around him who knew the answer to things. And they even took him to court. Okay? I think the government took him to court because, there was like some sort of case. I don't really remember what it was about, but they said, aren't you incompetent? You don't even know how to build an engine. He says, listen, I don't need to know how to build it. I don't need to know how to mark. I don't need to know how to do this or that or this. I got buttons on my desk, and if I push one button on my desk, bam, that person who knows what to do, they show up for me. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you need to put buttons on your desk and become a boss of a multi-million dollar industry, but what I'm saying is that billion-dollar industry, $1 million company, But what I'm saying is that it's good to surround yourself with people, and that's this interconnectedness that you were feeling. Okay, this cosmic egg, it opened up for a reason, and the reason. Hmm. 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 It's all coming together, but it's unknown. It's dark. There's no expectations. So it's all coming together, but it's coming together in an opposite way than you ever thought it would. And this is why you've been primed. Okay, I'm feeling like Spirit's telling me you've been primed for this. You've been primed to be outside of your comfort zone. You've been primed to be sort of like in an unknown territory. And you've been getting used to unknown territories for a while, unknown environments. All right, I'm back. All right, so this unity is coming in an opposite way that you were prepared for. Okay, it's this being comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. And you've been in uncomfortable situations. I mean, this has been the past 12-year cycle for you, Neptune and Pisces. I mean, thinking things were one way, but they were really another way. Thinking things were this, but they were really that. I mean, now clarity is coming to our dreams. Okay? That's what it really means. It means that whatever you've been thinking about, wanting to do, dreaming about, your plans of execution to get that done, those plans will come into clarity very soon for you. But the key is not to expect them to come, and because your mind is so set on these, ideas about the past and all these things, the universe will show you the way. And it's going to be an opposite, a different way. Maybe it's going to bring in a partner, somebody who's opposite of you. Whatever, we have union here. Okay? We're going to pull another oracle card here. That's what I like doing. We're just doing oracle cards today. That's what we're doing. Trust. Card number 16. Okay, so 16 in the major arcana is the card of the Tower, as you may know. Okay, but we have trust. Now, all of these cards are pretty much pointing in the same direction. Interconnectedness. You're receiving help. You're getting divine intervention, intercession from Spirit. We have no expectations. Trust. Where's it going to come from? I don't know. How are the plans going to work out? I don't know. What's the dream? What's the plan? I don't know. But you got to trust because you do know. You know it's coming. You just don't know how. You can see the vision, but you just don't know how to fit the pieces together. Well, no expectations. Okay, no expectations. I mean, you could have it tomorrow. You could have it in 5 weeks. You can go on a journey that you will never forget and you always remember and that you will cherish for the rest of your life to get this thing that you want. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. You already know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Now, this is a little bit counter to what we were talking about before, so we're going to ask more about this Athena card, this owl, this inner wisdom. Okay. Trusting your inner wisdom, taking appropriate action. Trust. I mean, we just pulled the trust card, so it is in alignment with that, but there's this no expectations. There's this sort of idea that it's maybe coming in a way that you don't understand. Okay, we're going to ask a tarot card about this. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. When the action arises, when you feel the inspiration, when you feel like wild horses could not hold you back from going forward, that is when you go all in on whatever Spirit is guiding you towards. What that means, what I think Athena is she's a permission slip. Okay? Because we're talking about don't expect it. We're talking about there's interconnectedness, it's coming, whatever, it's on the way. But if you feel that surge of I know what to do, I'm going, that is when you go. That is when you do whatever it is that Spirit is telling you to do. Now we have a Queen of Wands in reverse and we have a Sun upright. So I feel like you are a very spiritual person. You probably have esoteric beliefs and a lot of ideas about the way that the world works. You're into occult nature and stuff like that. And you might have dealt with being an outsider, outcast, Queen of Wands in reverse. You just did things differently your whole life. Okay? Like, nobody really understood how you understood things. Nobody really understood why you were doing what you were doing. But you did it anyways. And the sun is telling me that there's a light that's being brought to this part of you. It's almost like this part of you that's been reclusive or turned inward for a long time now, maybe even these 12 years, is now starting to blossom like a lotus flower slowly, but turn outward. And this inner being that you've always known yourself to be is now becoming your outer being. The sun, you're about to like really, really shine in a way that people can. In your truth, that's what it is. Ace of Swords. Your truth is coming out. Your full expression, all of you, not just the part of you that you have with others. No, the inner world, the inner you, the you that you are in hermit mode. This part of you is coming out into the world. And that is what's bringing in magnetic energy. Like, you are magnetic right now. Or when this happens, as this is happening, you're becoming more and more magnetic. Knight of Wands in reverse, people will be all over your energy. They want to know what you're doing, where you're going, how you are. They want to know, what is your plans for tomorrow, next week, next month? Are you going to be in my city? Are you going to be in my town? All these different things. Okay? There's some sexual attraction here with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay? You got eyes on you. People love what they see. All right? But I'm seeing that you may not be aware of it. All right? Ten of Wands upright. You're walking. You see how his back is turned to these Knight of Wands? It's either you're not aware of it or you're just not interested. Okay? You're not interested in that. You've got work to do. All right? But you're heading in a direction. Where are you going? I feel like you've been working on something. Okay? Maybe you haven't noticed how magnetic you are because of the work that you've been doing to get yourself out of the poverty mindset. The Five of Coins in reverse. I mean, you've been doing a lot of work to get yourself out of that. And so, as magnetic as you are, it doesn't really, I mean, you really care about it. You may know about it. It's in the back of your mind, but you don't really care. You're just trying to get yourself out of this hole, is what that looks like. Okay? Where are we going with that? Maybe along the way on your journey, it's been a little bit difficult. There's been people around you who've been hard to deal with. People you couldn't trust. People who trespassed against you. Okay? And you've had to make several choices along this path. You've had to choose. You've had to decide. You've had to go down routes, start businesses that didn't work out, do things that didn't work, try many different things until, you finally arrived here. And where are we arrived? What is Spirit trying to say here? The Fool in reverse. Before, in the past, your head was a little bit in the clouds. Why are they mentioning that? Seven of Swords, upright. Eight of Wands, upright. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It almost feels like there was some sort of purpose instilled into you that wasn't yours. Your soul was trying to get away from it. Or your mind was trying to get away. What is this here? Holding on to something. There was something being held on to here. Head in the clouds, holding on to something. Fast-moving energy, lack of purpose, death, transformation. What was being held on to? Healing, temperance. Whatever was being held on to is now being released. But it's a process. Temperance is in reverse. It's out of balance, but it's coming into balance now. Okay, death upright, which means that the transformation has already occurred within. And now the manifestation is catching up to the transformation. King of Pentacles. What was a Page of Pentacles in reverse is now a King of Pentacles upright. What was a lack of purpose is now a legacy. The transformation didn't just happen. It's not just happening on an individual level here, guys. This is happening on a collective level. Multiple people are arising. Multiple kings and queens are arising. Healing is happening. The devil in reverse. We are rising up. We are overcoming these devils in reverse, healing and returning to balance. Emperor upright. I'm telling you guys, look at this. You're a powerful creator, and you have a powerful tribe that you're bringing in. Okay? All of these things happening in the world, these things, we're rising up. It's the turning point. The turning point just happens right now. Neptune in Aries, first day. The star in reverse, you don't even know who you are yet. You don't even realize. That's why it says no expectations. That's why it says cosmic egg. That's why it says you have no idea how powerful you are. None. You think you're powerful? Well, that's the thing. You know how powerful you are, right? Not even close. However powerful you think you are, it's way more than that. I'm telling you. It's way more than that. It's way more than that. You're dumping stuff out, though. You got stuff to dump out. Okay? Breaking the chains, breaking these bondages, these bandages, and working on yourself. I see you. I see you. I know what you're doing. I can feel you. The lover's upright, an end to the suffering, the beginning of the union. The outer matches the inner matches the outer, heaven on earth. You are bringing it in, and you're not just the only one. There's multiple. There's many of you bringing it in. This is very, very interesting, this reading. Okay, King of Wands. Dude, we're overcoming. We're casting it. Queen of Pentacles upright. King of Wands in reverse. Casting a new vision for leadership and overcoming the negative and terrible leadership of the past. Over the devil in reverse. Something is coming. Be patient. Be grateful. And allow it to come in. Listen to the messages around you. Okay? Relax. Everything's happening in due time. Okay? In the right time at the right place. Just relax. We got this. This is good. All right, one more card and then I'm out. Uno más. We have flexibility. Okay? Be flexible. Card number 13. Prehistoric bamboo forest in Southeast Asia. You might be Asian. All right. I love you. Bye-bye.